Today we're back with my dad's motorcycle because we had a bit of an issue transporting it here. One of the ratchet straps broke when it was in the back of the truck and the bike fell hard on its side. And we now have a huge cut here, a hole in the side of the motor. We're gonna get this cover off, see if there's any damage inside, which I'm really hoping there isn't any, and get this thing back on the road. Let's get to it. So this bike has been sitting out for a little while because obviously my dad hasn't been able to ride it because there's a big hole in the side of the motor. But when we get this cover off, I'm pretty sure it's the stator cover. I'm hoping that there's no damage on the inside. Obviously, that would really suck because for parts we've got all of our gaskets, the cover itself, but it looks like on the inside there are spots for to mount the stator. So we're gonna see what it looks like when we get in there. But hopefully get this bike back on the road today because it has been sitting for a while. We're gonna get in there and hopefully there's no huge damaged parts. The floorboard and the foot controls are the first parts that need to come off so I can access the lower bolts on the stator cover. But once I got everything out of the way, I found something I wasn't expecting. Oh yeah. Here, look at this. So when the bike fell and landed on the floor of the truck, it bent the bolt. Because it's the floorboard was the piece that hit that cover. Man, look at that. We're gonna have to get replacements for these eventually, but I think we can, should be able to reuse them for now, but that's bad. That's got a good bend to it. All right, well, let's get this cover off. Oops. I'm now taking the bolts out for the stator cover, but what I didn't realize was that I need to take the other 3 covers off first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might have to take this cover off. Yeah, we gotta take that cover off right there. Just 2 more bolts there. Okay. Man, this is coming off very easily. I don't know, am I missing something? How does this come off? I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Engineer.
We gotta take this off too. I got the first cover off, and here is the second cover and the third cover, and can now access the last 2 bolts holding the stator cover on. The cover is about to come off, I think. I think it's holding tight though because there's a giant stator. It's all magnets. I don't know. Try to. Oh. I've never actually taken one of these off before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. It is coming slowly. I think we need to take the sensor off here real quick. Not a whole lot of clearance there. We're gonna take the sensor off real quick for the kickstand. Get that out of the way because I think it's hidden right here on the bottom. There's no way how you supposed to get this off. But I think I can't get the cover off because it hits this little lip because the bolt. Oh man. I don't know if it's tight just because of the magnet behind here or because there's something we're supposed to take off. That's not off right now. I don't know which one it is. Let me pull this off real quick. There's a little plug on the side here. And I don't actually know what it's for. I don't know. I have no idea what this is, but we took it off. It's stuck on now. Oh man, there's like a whole lot of stuff behind here. For the starter, I just dropped a gear. Oh boy. Now I'm a little nervous. How does this come apart? Well, I don't know what that's for, but there we go. Alright, well, that's the inside of the cover. That's the crack. I think we're good. Now we just need to work on swapping this all over to the new cover. I don't know where to unplug this. I suppose I probably shouldn't unplug this first before I put the cover on. Oh well, I can work with it just like this. I am ruining these perfectly good sweatpants, but whatever. Oh. And we're about to reuse them. Oh well, that's what it is. As long as they don't come apart inside the motor, we're all good. We're all good. Just need to stay. Those gears look like, those are definitely for the starter. Starter motor's right here. Spins these two, which spins the crank. You can see the splines back there. And now I know what that's for. I just need those to stay put. I doesn't want to. We'll just keep this one out. And then alright. Get the new cover. Just gonna line everything up back to where it was. When installing the stator and harness, I needed to make sure everything was routed correctly, because if anything touches the magnet attached to the crankshaft, we will have catastrophic failure. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put the new shift lever, or shift rod seal in, because I got to tap it in. Well, this is what it is. I'll figure it out like this. I don't want to take this all apart. When in doubt, use a hammer. Ow! Does not feel good on my knees. Ugh. Ow! Get a few more taps. Look at that. Like I said, Suzuki approved. So I was in the middle of cleaning the surface for the cover when I realized that we don't have a funnel to fill the oil. Or we might, but I have no idea where it is. So we're gonna take this measurement real quick, and I'm gonna get one 3D printed while we finish putting that back together. I'm just gonna take this size right here, about 18 millimeters, just so I can model one real quick. Just a simple funnel, I guess, because we don't have one. This is the most like unprepared I've ever been for any job. Out in the dirt, we don't have half the tools we need, and we're about to 3D print a funnel. So let's get to it. To get the funnel made, I pulled up Fusion 360. I will say, I'm very new at this, but it's been fun trying to learn how to use it, and I'm looking forward to making some really cool parts in the future. I'm printing the funnel on my Creality K1C printer, and after about 30 minutes, the funnel is done and ready to use. All right, we got the cover on. I needed Lewis's help because the mix of lining everything up, getting the starter gears and the dowel pins and the gasket to stay aligned up was not an easy task, especially with that giant magnet. It just kept trying to suck it in. So Lewis had to hold the bike over. We weren't able to record it because he was holding the bike, and I had to just slowly line everything up. It was a challenge, but we got it on. Now I'm just gonna swap this O-ring over on this plug here. I gotta put this plug in here, and then we're gonna torque down these bolts, put the covers back on. We're gonna fill it and then try to start it. And by that point, the 3D printed funnel should be done, so we're gonna go grab that soon too. I don't know how I'm gonna get this bolt on now, but I could barely get the cover on before because that bolt was in the way. That's a really stupid design. I hate that. Like, there's a big gap behind here too. That's so annoying. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Like, there's something obvious here that I'm missing. I don't know. But I feel like that's so stupid. Like, is it just me? Am I an idiot? I don't know. I need to look up a torque spec for this though, for the cover bolts, because I want to make sure those are torqued down right. All right, I couldn't find too much on the internet because I don't have the book for this, so I was trying to find a torque spec for it. But what I did find is it's supposedly 12 Newton meters for the torque spec, so we're just gonna set that real quick. Just go around in a somewhat star pattern. Yeah, that definitely feels good. All right, they're all tight. We can now go ahead and get those last 2 covers back on, three covers back on. Then we'll fill it with oil and try to start this thing. Wow, look how much better that fits now. When it's actually routed correctly. That's crazy. Just loose on the back of the cover. All right, there we go. Wait, that doesn't even thread in anything. Is that just there for looks? I think that's just there for looks. There's not even anything for that to thread into. What? Who designed this bike? Yeah, I was wondering why that was just spinning loosely when I was taking it off. I thought this wasn't tightened. There's just nothing behind it. Let's go back on. Going on. There we go, there's that. All right, it shifts into first. I think that's second. Third, maybe? I don't know what gear I'm in anymore. All right, it's shifting. That's all I need to know. Let's get this thing filled up with oil, wipe that cover down. We're gonna go check on our funnel real quick, and then we're gonna start this. So let's go take care of that. All right, we got our 3D printed funnel here. Pretty functional, nothing fancy. Just gonna go ahead and throw it in there and fill this up. Look at that fitment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. I might actually keep this. Works pretty good. Are you watching for leaks over there? Moment of truth. I'm a little nervous. Close that. Trying to get in neutral. You ready? There's no way it's dead. I think it's dead. It's dead. Are you kidding me? All right, let's try something. Yeah. All right, we got my dad's bike going. No leaks or scary noises, and we took it for a decent test ride. So I'm happy it's working, and my dad's happy too. So I call that a win.
Yep, and we got some new content coming to the channel. We've each got racing sim setups going, some Moza R3 race wheels. So we're gonna be doing some videos, some streams hopefully in the future, and that content will be coming to the channel. So thank you for watching.